The NFL world was left stunned today as shocking news emerged about former All-Pro wide receiver Antonio Brown. While many expected the controversial former star to remain on the sidelines of NFL relevance, Brown has made an unexpected and dramatic entrance into the 2025 NFL draft conversation, particularly regarding the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation. In a series of social media posts that quickly went viral, Brown claimed to have inside information that the Cleveland Browns are planning to select Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders with the 33rd overall pick in the NFL draft. This bold prediction comes after Sanders experienced an unexpected slide in the draft, failing to be selected in the first round, despite being projected as a potential top 5 pick for much of the pre-draft process. Brown's taking Shedeur at 33. Book it. GM already texted him, Brown posted, claiming to have direct knowledge of Cleveland's draft plans. In follow-up posts, he elaborated, Sanders will be the franchise in Cleveland. They traded down from 2 knowing he'd still be there in round 2. Smartest move they've made in years. Brown's unexpected insertion into the draft conversation comes at a pivotal moment for the Browns, who currently hold the first pick of the second round, 33rd overall, after trading down from the number 2nd overall selection in a shocking move with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That trade, which took place while the Tennessee Titans were still on the clock with the first pick, allowed the Jaguars to select cornerback wide receiver Travis Hunter, sending him to his home state of Florida. The Browns' trade was one of the most surprising developments of the draft's opening night, as Carmen Vitale of Fox Sports reported. The 2025 NFL Draft promised to surprise on day 1 in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mere minutes after the offseason's Crown Jewel event commenced, we got our first shocking development. This trade netted Cleveland the 5th overall pick, a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-round pick, and a 2026 first-round pick from Jacksonville in exchange for the 2nd overall pick, a 4th-round pick, and a 6th-round pick. The Browns subsequently used the 5th overall pick acquired in that trade to select defensive tackle Mason Graham, leaving their quarterback situation unresolved heading into day 2 of the draft. Cleveland's quarterback void has been a major storyline throughout the offseason, with the team reportedly considering various options, including a potential trade for veteran Kirk Cousins, who would need to waive his no-trade clause. What makes Brown's claims particularly intriguing is that they align with mock drafts published just hours before his social media activity. Carmen Vitale projected Sanders to the Browns with the 33rd pick in her 2nd-round mock draft, noting, Cleveland currently doesn't have an answer at quarterback, but taking one here isn't a certainty since there are still other options. The QB void is also made more interesting by the fact that the Browns have 2 picks close together at the top of the 2nd round and didn't use their flexibility. Why not trade back into the 1st round using one of these picks and a later round pick to ensure the future 5th-year option if they are ultimately going to draft a quarterback? She added, Sanders would also have to be the guy in Cleveland, but if he's fallen this far, does the league trust he can do that right away? For the purposes of this exercise, Cleveland doesn't keep Sanders in suspense any longer, but I think his selection here is far from a sure thing. Brown's apparent inside information raised eyebrows around the league, especially given his complicated history with the Browns organization. Though he never played a regular season snap for Cleveland, Brown has maintained connections with various NFL front offices and players since his playing career effectively ended following the 2021 season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sanders' fall out of the 1st round was one of the draft's most surprising storylines. The Colorado quarterback, son of NFL legend and Colorado head coach Deion Sanders, was expected to be a high selection after throwing for 4,134 yards with 37 touchdowns and just 10 interceptions in his final collegiate season. He finished 8th in Heisman Trophy voting and won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award as college football's top upperclassman quarterback. During the broadcast, cameras repeatedly cut to Sanders' lavish draft party at his Texas home, where despite the slide, the quarterback maintained a positive demeanor. As Vitale described it, Shedeur Sanders' fall continued as the cameras kept cutting back to a lavish party being held at Sanders' Texas home. The Colorado Buffaloes quarterback was all smiles despite the slide, even when he ultimately fell out of the first round entirely. Their draft position is the result of a disappointing 2024 season that saw them finish with one of the league's worst records. Their late-season fortunes were only slightly improved by some late-season heroics against the Buffalo Bills backups on Sunday from the New England Patriots, which helped secure the number 2 pick rather than falling further down the draft order. If Brown's prediction proves accurate, Sanders would join a Browns roster in need of quarterback stability, but with significant offensive weapons. Cleveland could potentially pair Sanders with a receiver like Missouri's Luther Burden, the third, who Vitali projects the Browns to select with their second-round pick, 36th overall, acquired from Jacksonville in the draft day trade. As she notes in her mock draft, now that they have a quarterback, the Browns use their next pick to help Sanders as much as possible right away. The situation draws parallels to the 2016 NFL Draft, when the Browns traded the 2nd overall pick to the Philadelphia Eagles, who selected quarterback Carson Wentz. As noted in January reporting about the Browns' draft position, this could be a repeat situation of the 2016 NFL Draft, where the Browns shopped the pick to the highest bidder, getting the Philadelphia Eagles to give them 3 first-round picks in exchange for quarterback Carson Wentz. The Browns' approach to the quarterback position has been the subject of significant speculation throughout the pre-draft process. January reports indicated, while the Browns need a quarterback, there is not one in this class taking that highly, but also noted that the team could, however, like Shedeur Sanders, who would be the best fit by a comfortable margin in this class between him and Miami's Cam Ward. The Sanders situation has become particularly intriguing given the New York Giants' surprising move to trade back into the first round to select Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart with the 25th pick. Many expected New York to target Sanders earlier in the round when they held the 3rd overall selection before trading down.
The biggest wild card entering the 2025 draft was Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Really, the most uncertainty we've seen since 2014.
Shedeur Sanders has finally broken the silence, and what just happened has sent shockwaves through the football world. Once seen as a surefire top 5 pick, the star QB watched all 32 names get called, but not his. The son of NFL legend Deion Sanders, Shedeur's unexpected fall out of the first round at the 2025 NFL Draft has everyone asking the same question. What went wrong? Just hours before the draft began, Sanders posted a seemingly prophetic 7-word message on his personal X account that has now taken on profound meaning. I'm built for whatever today may bring. This statement, initially viewed as standard pre-draft confidence, has transformed into a powerful declaration of resilience in the face of unexpected adversity. Following the conclusion of the first round, Deion Sanders posted a video capturing his son's immediate reaction to the surprising development. In the footage, Shedeur addresses his draft slide with remarkable composure and perspective. We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible, Shedeur said in the video. I don't feel like this happened for no reason. All of this is, of course, fuel to the fire. Under no circumstances did we all know this was going to happen, but we understand we on to bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We going to be happy regardless. Legendary.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary. Ooh.
The quarterback's fall represents one of the most significant draft surprises in recent memory. Sanders had been linked to multiple teams in the first round, with the Pittsburgh Steelers emerging as betting favorites, plus 190 at FanDuel, to select him with the 21st overall pick. Other teams showing interest included the New York Giants plus 340, Cleveland Browns plus 350, and New Orleans Saints plus 430. Just days before the draft, Sanders had even hinted at a potential future with the Steelers during a conversation with Raiders star Max Crosby. When discussing his favorite quarterback-receiver combinations, Sanders notably mentioned whoever going to be the quarterback for DK Metcalf and George Pickens, a clear reference to Pittsburgh's receiver tandem. Instead, the Steelers selected defensive tackle Derek Harmon with their first-round pick. The Giants, another team frequently connected to Sanders, traded back into the first round to select Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart with the 25th pick. The Browns, who entered the draft with the second overall selection, made the night's most shocking move by trading that pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who selected Colorado two-way star Travis Hunter. While Sanders was not present in Green Bay for the draft, opting instead to watch from home in Texas with his father and brother Deion Sanders Jr., glimpses of their draft setup revealed a shelf displaying hats for every NFL team and an impressive collection of jewelry. The scene has now become a poignant backdrop to one of the draft's most surprising storylines. Deion Sanders Jr. expressed more direct reactions throughout the evening on social media. As it became increasingly clear his brother would fall out of the first round, he posted several candid thoughts, including retweets, highlighting the unexpected situation unfolding. Industry analysts are now scrambling to explain Sanders' fall. A recent Sports Illustrated report had mentioned uncertainty about the quarterback's future, with NFL insider Albert Breer noting, "I've heard the Giants had ups and downs with Sanders. If Sanders gets past the Giants at number 3, I'm not sure what happens next."
ESPN Bet opened the market. It's hot in the being picked in the top of the draft, and now he is still available. Louis Riddick joins us now, and Louis, you get to be in the middle of that amazing scene.
That uncertainty has now manifested dramatically. But wait, there is more. Sanders now enters day 2 of the draft as arguably the most intriguing prospect available. However, his fall outside the first round carries significant contractual implications. Any team selecting Sanders in the second round will not have access to the 5th-year option that comes with first-round selections, a valuable contractual tool for teams developing quarterback talent. This contractual reality makes Sanders' slide even more puzzling to analysts. As one observer noted, it's difficult to reconcile a team believing Sanders could be a franchise quarterback while simultaneously not being willing to trade back into the first round to secure that critical 5th year of team control. For comparison, the Baltimore Ravens made exactly such a move to select Lamar Jackson with the 32nd pick in 2018, ensuring they would have the 5th-year option on his rookie contract. The 23-year-old quarterback put together an impressive collegiate resume that makes his draft fall all the more surprising. After spending the last 2 seasons at Colorado under his father's coaching, Sanders started 24 games and threw for 64 touchdowns against just 13 interceptions. His 2024 campaign was particularly strong, completing 74% of his passes for 4,134 yards, with 37 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, while adding 4 rushing touchdowns. These performances earned Sanders an 8th-place finish in Heisman Trophy voting, the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year award, and the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, given to college football's top upperclassman quarterback. Previous Unitas Award winners include NFL stars like Washington Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels, 2023, Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow, 2019, and former Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck, 2011. Despite these accolades, Sanders now joins Will Levis as the only quarterbacks taken in the second round over the past 3 years. Ironically, Levis was selected 33rd overall by the Tennessee Titans in 2023 and has now fallen out of favor with the organization after they selected Miami quarterback Cam Ward with the 1st overall pick in this year's draft. All of this is, of course, fuel to the fire. Sanders said in his post-first-round message, a statement that has resonated deeply with fans and analysts alike. As the second round approaches, the football world watches with renewed interest to see which team will ultimately select the quarterback, who, in his own words, is built for whatever today may bring. As the draft continues into day 2, several quarterback-needy teams remain potential landing spots for Sanders. The Cleveland Browns, Las Vegas Raiders, and New Orleans Saints are among the organizations that passed on Sanders in round 1, but might consider him on day 2. The dramatic fall has added an unexpected chapter to the Sanders family legacy in football, with Shedeur now positioned to enter the NFL with significant motivational fuel. Will Shedeur Sanders turn this setback into the ultimate comeback story? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more updates on this unfolding story.
Baby girl, where you at? Come on, baby.
Now I took a picture. Daddy.
No, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Hey. Oh my God, I see you.
Y'all stacked so hard.
Y'all came in. This is a family picture.
And
this is a grand
this is
reveal.
This is the first time. Say that, baby girl.
Oh, yeah, this is the first time
What's up, man?
the world will see snow.
Yeah.
Snow's reveal.
Yeah, this is it.
Deion Sanders' daughter Deandra just dropped a brutal truth bomb, and it's exposing deep cracks in her relationship with jockeys and his family. From a high-risk pregnancy to public feuds and shocking claims that relatives are choosing to avoid her baby, Deandra is done staying silent. Now she's fighting for her son's well-being, and the messy family drama just went fully public. Take a second to subscribe before we jump into the details. Behind the glitz and glamour of celebrity life, family drama can still unfold just like in any household. Deandra Sanders, daughter of NFL legend Deion Primetime Sanders, has recently made headlines with revelations about her relationship with fiancé Jacques and the impact on their young son. Deandra Sanders is the daughter of Pro Football Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, currently the head coach for the Colorado Buffaloes. She has been engaged to R&B singer Jacques, and together they have a 7-month-old son named Snow. The couple's relationship appeared stable until recent events brought their private struggles into the public eye. Deandra faced significant health challenges during her pregnancy. She underwent 4 myomectomy surgeries and carried numerous fibroids, with doctors warning of a high risk of miscarriage. Despite these obstacles, she successfully gave birth to baby Snow, who coincidentally shares an August 9th birthday with his grandfather Deion Sanders. The family initially presented a united front, with both sides embracing their new roles. Deion Sanders stepped into his grandfather duties with enthusiasm, while Deandra's mother, Carolyn Chambers, fully embraced being a grandmother despite her initial concerns about Deandra's high-risk pregnancy. The public first became aware of issues in February when Jacques collaborated with fellow artist DJ Loaf on their album F A Friend Zone 2. This partnership triggered a series of events that would expose deeper issues within Deandra's relationship. On February 12th, Deandra took to social media with explosive claims about the nature of Jacques' professional relationship with DJ Loaf. She wrote, "People gotta fake a relationship to sell albums. Stop asking me why I'm not around. I am not allowed to be around them because Dej would feel uncomfortable if his fiancé there." This public statement sparked immediate backlash, particularly from Jackie's mother, Rosie Demetria Thompson, who responded on Instagram, "This is so out of character for me. I know way too much for her to be coming at me. This is crazy. No, girl. And yet, I still tried to keep life beautiful. Damn." She added pointedly, "You just thought you were going to run stuff to use a... No, ma'am." The situation escalated when both Deandra and Jacques unfollowed each other on social media, fueling breakup rumors. However, during a March 21st appearance on Way Up with Angela Yee, Deandra was still wearing her engagement ring. When questioned about her relationship status, she gave a non-committal response. "It's in God's hands, we're trying to figure it out." The most shocking revelation came on April 8th when Deandra posted on X about family members neglecting her son due to their issues with her. She stated, "It's really sad to see family choose to not spend time with their grandson or nephew based off the hate for their mother. I'm so thankful for the family I have. I love Snow so much and will always protect him." This statement revealed the extent to which the personal conflict had affected innocent family members, particularly baby Snow. The accusation that Jacques' family members were deliberately avoiding Snow due to their issues with Deandra added a troubling dimension to the already complicated situation. Throughout this ordeal, Deandra has maintained her focus on motherhood. She shared on social media, "I take Snow everywhere with me. Only time he can't come is when I go out the country, but that's cause he doesn't have a passport. Yet. I be missing him so much when I'm not with him. I love being able to take him everywhere with me." A true blessing. Recent posts show Deandra and Snow enjoying a beach vacation, with the young mother documenting her son's first experience with sand. In one post, she captioned a photo, "Sunshine, sand, and smiles. My first time feeling sand between my toes. I love the beach." This was shared by grandmother Carolyn Chambers, who added the comment, "My snowman," with heart emojis. Like many new parents, Deandra has also been transparent about the challenges of motherhood. She recently reached out to her followers for advice. "I've tried to put Snow in his bed 3 times, but he wakes up instantly. How did y'all transfer the baby to bed? And at what age? Please help." Throughout this public family drama, Deion Sanders has remained a steadfast source of support for his daughter. Coach Prime shared an Instagram story featuring Deandra and Snow with the simple but powerful message, "Proud of you, baby." This public display of support came at a crucial time for Deandra as she navigated both relationship troubles and the demands of new motherhood. Deandra has hinted that her father may have had reservations about Jacques from the beginning. "My daddy said how he felt in the beginning when I first introduced him to it," she revealed without sharing specifics. She later admitted, "I want to say now, Daddy, you might have been right." Despite these challenges, Deandra has emphasized the strength of her support system. "My dad is the type. If I'm with it and it makes me happy, he is going to support it all the way. If it makes me sad, he gonna be there to pick me up," she explained. Besides her father, Deandra has received support from her mother Caroline and brother Deion Sanders Jr., known as Bucky, creating a strong family unit focused on baby Snow's well-being. While Jacques isn't entirely absent from his son's life, sources suggest that Deandra is handling the majority of parenting responsibilities. She has channeled her energy into positive endeavors, including a press run for the Relationships Matter live event, where she discussed motherhood and advocated for greater awareness of postpartum depression. The current status of Deandra and Jacques' relationship remains unclear. Despite the public feud and social media unfollowing, Deandra has not officially confirmed a breakup. The engagement ring remains on her finger, but her focus appears to have shifted primarily to her role as a mother and her personal growth. Through all the public scrutiny, Deandra has maintained her determination not to be portrayed negatively. "Nobody can ever gaslight me into thinking I'm a bad person," she stated firmly, demonstrating her commitment to standing in her truth despite criticism. This situation highlights the reality that celebrity families face the same challenges as others, but with the added pressure of public scrutiny. For Deandra Sanders, the primary concern remains protecting her son and creating a stable environment for him, regardless of her relationship status with Jacques. Deandra Sanders, daughter of NFL legend and current Colorado Buffaloes head coach Deion Coach Prime Sanders, has been making headlines with her journey into motherhood. The arrival of her 7-month-old son, affectionately nicknamed Snow, has brought both joy and challenges to her life. While Deandra navigates the complexities of being a first-time mother, she's simultaneously dealing with relationship difficulties with her fiancé Jacques. Through it all, her father Deion Sanders has remained an unwavering source of support, offering powerful messages that have surprised many with their depth and impact. Deandra's journey to becoming a mother was far from simple. Her pregnancy came with significant health risks that would have deterred many. She underwent multiple myomectomy surgeries and carried numerous fibroids throughout her pregnancy. The risk of miscarriage loomed large, creating a situation that demanded extraordinary courage. Her own mother, Caroline Chambers Sanders, Deion's ex-wife, initially advised against the pregnancy due to these health concerns. Maternal instinct and worry for her daughter's well-being prompted this caution. But Deandra had already embraced motherhood in her heart. She disregarded the warnings, putting her health at risk to bring Snow into the world. On August 9th, 2024, Deandra gave birth to Snow, whom she immediately referred to as a miracle. Her first words upon his birth captured the profound emotional impact of the moment. "This journey has been long, but seeing your face, my sweet baby boy, made every moment worthwhile. I am overjoyed to be your mom and cannot wait to share a lifetime of love and adventures with you." Recently, the Sanders family enjoyed baby Snow's first beach vacation. Deandra documented this precious family time through a series of social media posts that gave followers a glimpse into their lives. Snow's introduction to the beach began with some reluctance. In the first story Deandra shared, the baby appeared visibly unhappy about this unfamiliar environment. "It's Snow having an attitude with me 'cause I took him out the sand. Lol," she captioned one photo, showing Snow's grumpy reaction to being at the beach for the first time. However, his mood quickly changed as curiosity took over. One particularly amusing moment showed Snow attempting to eat sand, which Deandra captured with humor. "Safe to say, he won't try taste sand no more, Lowell." Other heartwarming snapshots included Snow sporting a cool white hat, trying to jump on his blue slipper lying on a beachside bed. His innocent exploration of this new world was evident as he munched on snacks and experienced the strange sensation of sand between his tiny feet. Deandra compiled these precious moments into a mini photo album with the caption, "Sunshine, Sand, and Smiles. My first time feeling sand between my toes. I love the beach." Both grandparents have shown tremendous love and support for Snow, though their initial reactions to Deandra's pregnancy differed significantly. Caroline Chambers, who once worried about her daughter's health during pregnancy, has transformed into a doting grandmother. When Deandra shared the beach photos, Caroline reposted them to her own story with the simple but affectionate caption, "My snowman," accompanied by red heart emojis. This transformation from concerned mother to adoring grandmother illustrates how the arrival of Snow has healed and strengthened family bonds. Deion Sanders has embraced his role as grandfather with open arms. On seeing the beach photos Deandra shared with her son, Coach Prime left a powerful 3-word message that resonated with followers. "Love y'all, baby." Beyond words, Deion's actions speak volumes about his commitment to supporting Deandra. He has seamlessly transitioned from Coach Prime to devoted grandfather, taking time away from his demanding coaching responsibilities to support